the Igbos have been marginalized. The template for Nigerian inequities was always trialed out against the Igbo, and that is what has gone pan-Nigerian today. So there is no injustice in Nigeria that didn't start out being trialed out on Igbo in Nigeria. So if Igbo has gotten to the point where it could no longer stomach or bear the Nigerian excesses, I can hardly be heard. I no longer condemn anything anyone cares to do. I hope and pray that they will stay within the limit of sanity and avoid bloodshed such as the one we've been seeing. IPOB will come out and say he's not the one, and if he's denying it, I'm not in a place to pin on it what I know the Nigerian state is equally capable of doing. I am not IPOB spokesman. People get killed in the southeast and IPOB will come out and say he's not the one. Unknown gunmen, unknown men, and you have all kinds of, this is the same country where people were killed at the toll gate and the state says it knows. So unknown soldier not be today for Nigeria. You have unknown soldier, you have unknown IPOB, you have unknown gunmen, you have unknown government. So it's a situation where it's me, as far as I'm concerned, I have no condemnation for IPOB. When it comes to, let's bring it home, the Odua Republicans, I am as afflicted as any one of them, and I'm a Yoruba man. If you're going to have an Odua Republic, it means that you expect me to be a citizen of that republic. If there's going to be a war to free that republic, I'm expected to also be a part of that war. I understand it for what it is. It's a reaction to injustice. It's a reaction to inequities. But I also know that there are ongoing efforts amongst Yoruba elders. I am aware that there are ongoing efforts to have a clear strategy to deal with the different issues that we are confronting.
All right, so if you are in Nigeria, or even if you are not in Nigeria, you may have come across the video or the trending news of this man, Dele Farotimi. Now, Dele Farotimi was arrested, or should I say adopted. Yes, I think the word is adopted, because when you arrest somebody illegally, seize their devices and take them to an unknown place, it becomes an adoption. So I think I can use that word, adoption. So they adopted him and took him to an unknown place. But unfortunately, the place or the office they came to, do this act has a CCTV camera. And the CCTV camera captured those behind this. And you know what? It is the Nigerian police. Yes, the Nigerian police came to his office, and, whisked him away. And another interesting thing that may interest you to know is that they drove him all the way from Lagos to another state, Ekiti State. Of course, the adoption was done in Lagos, and they, drove him to Ekiti State. Now, the thing that may be wrangling in your mind now is, what has this man done? Fine. Let me start by telling you that this man is a lawyer. Dele Farotimi is a lawyer and an activist. All right, so he speaks about the state of the nation. So in the recent time, he has actually, said a lot of things about this current administration, calling them out and saying the kind of things they are doing that is not good. So who knows? But another interesting thing that may interest you to know, that this man has, the following day, they just took him to court and sharply, they sent him to prison. And he will be in prison, according to what I heard, till the 10th of December. Holy Jesus. Well, I'm not going to analyze anything. This one I've told you is the information I've gotten. I'm going to now allow you to watch some of the things he said and watch the analysis that these channels or Arise TV gave about this whole event. But you know what I'm going to say? Nigeria. Make una pity on our citizens, so make una pity on our citizens. We practice democracy here, and in democracy, people are allowed to, opt their opinion, and people are allowed to criticize people. Yes. However, if you think that somebody has defamed you or has, overdue, you can take the person to court or arrest the person legally, take him to court. than this adoption and, you know, bring him, let's kill him, this and that. Honestly, it sends a negative signal to the lives, or it sends a negative signal to the citizens that something is wrong with this government. Anyways, let me allow you to watch this video. Then after watching it, you drop on the comment section what you think about it. And do not forget, if you're coming across my video for the first time, do not forget to subscribe, because on this channel, we bring you all the information you need to know what is happening in and outside Nigeria. All right? So please, watch it.
But the truth is this. No matter how many times Bola Tinubu might care to repeat that lie that he built Lagos, it doesn't make it the truth. The reality on the ground is that the man built a Lagos where there is no hospital fit for him to use. He has built a Lagos where I doubt there is anybody in this building who sends their children to a school that he has built. So what Lagos did he build? The same one where people are spending 3-4 hours to get to work in the morning, another 3-4 hours to get to work in the evening?
But they said they built a blue rail.
What blue rail? For 16 years? 16 years to build how many kilometers of rail? At what cost? Look, the reality is that when a lie travels for as long as the Bola Tinubu lies and myths have traveled, eventually it must fall flat. And those lies have come to their end. You build the blue rail for 16 years. At what cost? How many years have they been building the Fourth Mainland Bridge? At what cost? Lekki Koi Bridge. At what cost? How many years did they toll it for? Lekki Ekpa Expressway, they've been building it for the last 16 years. They've not finished building it. In different sections of that road, yeah, it's already failing. We've been subjected to horrendous traffic on that. Look, when we're already speaking to the people, he can say, in fact, he built the moon. If it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be no Lagos. It would have been a...
I said if he won the presidency, I'll leave Nigeria on exile. So let me clear that up. For him to have won, the people would have had to have voted for him. We didn't vote for him. He stole the presidency. Yakubu and INEC sold him the presidency. The presidency is not an expression of the people's will. It is an expression of the debauchery of INEC and the height of our judicial corruption. He did not win the presidency. If I had left, I would have been sanitizing and deodorizing a skunk. If nothing else, I rise and fall by my word. And when I said that I would live on exile if this man won, it was so that people will know that I do not believe Nigerians to be depraved enough to be possessed of the idiocy to vote somebody like him into power. And they did not. Anybody who prefers to delude themselves can continue to delude themselves, but Tinubu knows, INEC knows, the judiciary knows, and so do a lot of Nigerians, that Tinubu did not win the presidency. He stole it. So I'm not leaving because he did not win. It's that simple. That I'm still here is in rebuke of him. It actually cost me a lot more to stay here. It's not just the multiple level of danger that I face on a daily basis by remaining in Nigeria. Because if they will be planning my murder 3 years ago when they were not in power, one of his goons in Lagos State was the one sat at the head of the plot to kill me. They are the ones in power now. Ordinarily, I should run now. But I'm here. I am here because he did not win. He knows it, and every man and his dog in Lagos State knows it. He was beaten resoundingly in Lagos on the 25th of February. He couldn't even make 15% in Lagos. Segun Agbaje, the INEC commissioner in Lagos State, cannot produce the form EC8A for Lagos State up till today. I was the person who was charged by the Obi legal team to collect the election material from INEC. He could not, up until today, INEC in Lagos State cannot give us the form EC8A, which is the polling unit level result. Because they know he lost. He lost woefully. He was thoroughly rejected across the length and breadth of the state that he has held hostage. For 24 years as at that time, he lost. So how much more the other parts of Nigeria? Let them continue fooling themselves. He has snatched it, grabbed it, but he can't run with it. And that's why we are all in the mess that we are in today. So yeah, if he had won, if Nigerians had been foolish enough to have voted for him, I would have left. It wouldn't be because of him. It would be out of protest that I could be stuck with such evil people who would have found the grace to vote for somebody like him. But as I have said, they did not vote for him. They rejected him. He has forced himself on us. And we can't do much about that.
What is your thought about this? What is your thought? Drop your comment on the comment section. And as I said earlier, do not forget to subscribe to this channel, right? Thank you and God bless you.